Hello and welcome to the Melodic Caring Project. Today we'll be joined by a phenomenal singer-songwriter and a friend of MCP, Mr. Tyrone Wells. We talked a little about what music means to him and how he's keeping occupied during quarantine. And he plays us a beautiful song for all of us, but especially for a few special rock stars watching from their hospital and home care rooms. Here we go.
When you let it go, it'll come right back to you. When you let it go, what they say is true. When you let it go, it'll come right back to you.
Tyrone Wells, welcome to the Melodic Caring Project. So excited to have you here. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. I think as good as I could be, or anybody could be in this situation. But it's great to be talking to you, Levi. It's been too long, but I'm happy here in Southern California. I've got we're all kind of holed up. I've got 3 daughters, my wife and I, and a little dog, and we're all just cooping up in the house and keeping those social distance things going on. And but we're healthy, so we're grateful right now.
Good. Glad to hear it. Glad the family's doing well. I'm curious, how is this, man, as an artist, right? Your whole, I would assume your personal passion and a big part of what you do is to create an experience where all these people can come from different backgrounds, different experiences, different, right? And join together in a community to have a shared experience. How has this been for you, you know, in that regard, having to be separated and divided from people?
Yeah, it's been really surreal. I have a lot of friends that actually have tour plans that they had to cancel. I'm fortunate that I didn't have a tour booked at this time. So in that regard, I'm grateful. But yeah, I mean, definitely just being with one another is such an important part of being alive. Being with the people that we love and be able to see them, whether it's family or friends or people that dig what you do, like fans of music. So yeah, I'm missing people. I've never done FaceTime so much in my life, which has been pretty cool. Pretty cool, actually. You know, to still see people and realize how far we've come as, you know, as people, as humans, that we could do this. Where I can be talking to you in Seattle and see your face, and that's really cool. Also to be talking to Faith, Kira, Tucker and Sydney, and all the kids watching at Sydney Children's Hospital in Australia, and all the kids at Mary Bridge Children's Hospital. It's just so cool to see you guys here, and I'm so glad you're tuning in.
Love it, man. There is, if this was going to happen, now is kind of, like you say, almost a blessed time for it to be happening, because we can still connect in some way, and that's really powerful for sure.
Nice.
I'm curious, through the years, do you have a special, like a really strong memory of a time when music really helped connect people or bring people together that you could share?
Yeah, I mean, well, first of all, just what music does to me when I see some of my heroes or some of the people that have written songs that I just love. I think of one time in particular, I was at a show where it was like all these different great R&B artists, and Stevie Wonder was headlining. And whether or not you know who Stevie Wonder is, I know you do, Levi, but he just has written so many great songs that I love. And he hopped up at the end of the night and just played this medley of incredible songs that I kind of grew up with knowing, and it just brought tears to my eyes and just made me laugh and cry at the same time. It was so interesting how deep music can drill down inside of you. And then I've had, you know, different people that have shared with me their different struggles. Maybe they're going through a dark time in their life and feeling kind of overwhelmed or whatever. And the songs that they hear of mine have helped kind of lift them up and help them through the time. And so whenever I hear that, it just is so rewarding to me, because that's why I do this. I want people to be encouraged and uplifted, and we all need it. So music is key when it comes to that. I think it's unique in that it could totally change your day. You know, you could be down and really upset, and a certain song will come on and it can literally change your mindset, your perspective, all of that. And so I think that's a powerful reality, and I'm so grateful to be a part of that and have other artists that do that for me.
Absolutely, man. I've over the years, especially through the project, seen artists make such an impact. I've watched you make such an impact on people's lives, on kids' lives, on when they're having a really hard time, and that's so appreciated, man. Thank you for, I don't know, just embracing your ability and your role in that to bring some positivity and some goodness. It's beautiful.
That's a gift. It's like that's a gift to me too. Thank you for saying that. But I just feel like that's the gold in all of this is, hearing about that and experiencing that and being able to be a part of that. So thanks for saying that. It's a privilege.
Yeah, absolutely. What is something that has helped you through this quarantine? What have you been doing with your family, with your girls, with your wife? What have you guys done to keep, I don't know, keep your hearts happy?
So we have never been like a family that plays video games, and we just recently got like a Nintendo Switch, and so I'm playing a lot of Mario Kart with my daughters, and they're getting really good. I'm just barely beating them now, so it's making me nervous. I'm pretty sure they're going to start beating me. But also, we're just going in the backyard a lot, and we don't have a big backyard. We have kind of a small backyard, but we just like to run around back there. I've been planting some seeds, and I just planted a couple about a week and a half ago. I went to Home Depot when that was still okay, and I grabbed some stuff that I've planted, and I've been watching that and watering that. And then, just they're starting to get some schoolwork that they're doing, but family time, watching movies together, playing games. It's been actually surprisingly, there's something that's been really sweet about this time. And as difficult as it is to be separated from everybody else, it's been neat to be so together with my family. So I find that to be definitely a silver lining in all of this is this time with family, your loved ones.
Yeah, absolutely. Makes sense. Man, do you have just kind of a message for our rock stars that are watching, but for the world at large, a message and a song you want to share?
Yeah. I was going to play a song called Happy as the Sun, and it's a relational song. I think the most important stuff in life is relationships, the relationships that we have with one another. And if we didn't have each other, I think to be totally alone is to be really heartbroken. And I think when we realize and are able to see and be grateful for the people in our lives, whether it's parents, whether it's sisters and brothers, whether it's just friends or other family, people and good people in our lives is what makes life worth living, I really think. And we can be that person for somebody else, and there are other people that are that for us. And so this song's called Happy as the Sun, and even though this is such a strange time in the history of mankind, I think, at least our history and our parents' history, they've never lived through something like this, from what I know, in terms of just having to stay inside. And but those relationships are gold, and what makes life best, anyways, is our friendships and relationships. And so dig into those, and may they become richer in this time when we're all not out there working towards something, where we can sit back and relax and enjoy one another a little bit during this time. So this song's called Happy as the Sun. Here you go. I'm going to play it for you. Whenever this world gets the best of me and it all goes wrong, count down the hours to the time we meet, and I move along, 'cause I know that when I see you, I will be happy as the sun, lighter than a feather, walking on the clouds when we are together. Every day with you just keeps getting better. The world's as it should be when you are here with me. Here with me. Whenever you leave, my heart skips a beat like it knows you're gone. Unless you are here, I am incomplete. I'm an undone song. Only you inspire the melody in me. I'm happy as the sun, lighter than a feather, walking on the clouds when we are together. Every day with you just keeps getting better. The world's as it should be when you are here. How could I go wrong when you are here with me? How could I be anything but smiling? I'm happy as the sun, lighter than a feather, walking on the clouds when we are together. Every day with you just keeps getting better. The world's as it should be when you are here with me. Here with me. When you are here with me.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful, and well said, man. Thank you for those words of wisdom. I think that's so true. You know that it's. I think there's something. If there is a silver lining or wisdom to be learned through this, it's that it's not about the stuff. It's not about right. It's when scary times happen, or it's something we've learned from a lot of the rock stars, that when hard times happen, you draw in and you focus on the things that matter most, and that is each other. That's relationships, absolutely. So, well said.
Thank you, brother. And I wanted to send my love again to Faith, Kira, Tucker, and Sydney, all the kids watching at Sydney Children's Hospital in Australia, and all the kids that were watching from Mary Bridge Children's Hospital. It's an honor to be with you right now, and I just want to encourage you to stay the course and stay strong, and dig into those friendships and relationships that you have, and cherish those, because they're the most important thing in life anyways. So God bless you guys, and it's an honor to be here with you. Levi, thanks so much for having me, man.
Thank you all so much for joining us today. If you or someone you know is battling illness and needs support, you are not alone. Sign up today at melodiccaring.org. And a huge thank you to all of our healthcare providers and first responders working so hard during this COVID-19 crisis. We appreciate you. I'm Levi Ware. This is the Melodic Caring Project.